smoking a bowl here. Can't tell if you're in. I usually have a reader that says if people are in, but for some reason it got turned off. Smoking a bowl. Oh shit. I have YouTube audio on too. I need to turn that down for myself. That says if people are in, but for some reason it got... There we go. Oh fuck me, I'm over here still. Great. Love this autosave down here. Fantastic. Excellent. Just smoking. Bowl smoked. Hopefully you're in here, Sven. Yeah, badass. Oh, I got new weed today. Got paid. Zombie. It's real nice. Holy shit, it's like making my back feel not painful at all. You get to watch me do some mad dashes, because these enemies can be, I mean, I can like one-on-one them. Hit this guy I probably got, but if anyone else fucking aggro's on me, I'm just dundos. But I also need XP, so maybe I'll take a look through that. Still with 30 arrows at least. Have to buy some more though. saw you do that. Hey, both of you, that's disgusting. Man, it's like they did that because they saw me. What fucking
You've done well getting here alive.
Are you a sentry here?
I already
Yes.
spoke to you.
Just stay clear of the world.
Died last night, so I'm just gonna skip through most of this.
Ask.
Dead? What the hell?
He was murdered.
Damn.
This guy's
You.
Yeah, but no. Me? Last I heard, passing.
So,
I don't know.
how long have you...
Just since trying to.
And you have...
Yeah. This
You must...
not good enough.
It's obvious. You...
Yeah. Well, I hope you'll find who did.
I think...
He said,
Yes.
"You're
I'm...
look."
Okay, next conversation I'll actually be listening to, but like getting here was literally easy work because I'd already done it, and that's why I kind of just wanted to run by people too. Put an actual save here and don't be an idiot. We have one more place to go for the side quest, and then I should have a companion, which will make going out in the world way fucking easier. Like, way fucking easier. Like, I want to explore that house over there, but I'm just not going to because I want to finish this side quest. So close to my next level, too. Which will mean a new weapon that I already have on me. I just need one more skill point. Dexterity. You're alone, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I missed. Fucking. I've taken to quick saving often because you don't know when you'll find an enemy that will just shit kick you. I've already found some. They generally have a skull over their head though, so you kind of know to avoid them, but like, they can still surprise you. Just gonna go over this rock. You'll see a house over there, let's just go towards that house. Not even a house, I don't know what that is, but check it out. Let's see where it is on the map. Oh, there's a teleporter there. Fuck. I see two things though. One of those looks like it'll fuck me up as well. Oh, they're everywhere. No, I don't want the oil barrel. Can you target the other thing? Yeah, no, those things have skulls over their heads. They'll kick my ass. Okay. Looks like I'm running again. Oh, and I took damage. See ya. You guys look like you can fight. Let me out.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll kick it down. Nice job. Who do I need to speak to here? Is it you? Or is it, it's probably you. Some rock.
Hey you, what's new from the south?
You mean it, Dan?
No, I'm talking about the real south, the deserts of Tavar.
Why are you interested in Tavar?
I'm sick of the shit here. Berserkers, clerics, fuck them all. It's all laws, commandments, rules, it's bullshit, all of it. Fuck rules, fuck laws, fuck the berserkers. The outlaws in the desert are the only truth. Freedom, profit, no bullshit.
This guy already seems fishy, and he might have been the murderer.
You want to be an outlaw?
Yeah, absolutely. They know how to live freely. I've done nothing but work, follow orders, dig shit, and for what? To have people try and kill me for things I don't even believe in. Fuck them. I want to see the world. Instead, I'm stuck here.
Then why don't you go to Tavar?
I don't have the stores I need to get there, or the shards. But I know I could earn what I need. If I could just get the supplies I need to make it there.
The Berserker Ascor has been murdered.
Ascor? How did that happen?
Did you know Ascor?
Yeah, he was an arrogant asshole. He'd have done anything for promotion. It's his sort that make me want to say this. Fuck the Berserkers.
Were you close to Goliath 3 months ago?
No, I was out in the forest gathering supplies before I traveled out to the World Hard. I've not been close to Goliath for a year. Once I had the supplies, I came straight out to Abessa. Wait, you don't think I was involved, do you?
You don't seem happy as a cultivator. Did you ever think of seeking promotion?
Man, I would have to be able to read first. You can't exactly climb the career ladder if you can't read. Ascor could. That guy wanted to do everything to get promoted. He hated anyone else who could read, especially if they weren't born in Goliath.
Do you have proof of where you were 3 months ago?
I don't know. I don't keep a diary. Depends on the day and the orders. Sometimes I was digging shit alone, sometimes finding supplies alone, sometimes marching around and building stuff where they told me to. Those days I was with people. I just did whatever they said. I didn't want to be exiled to the valley.
What weapon do you use?
A sword. I hate it. That's another reason I want to join the Outlaws. I've got myself a gun, but I want some real weapons.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Shit, what? You thought I did that? No way, I wouldn't have risked that, even though he was an asshole.
As you say.
I love the way. How did that not love is now, so I should go back. Motherfuckers all the way at the top of the town.
About Ascor's murder. You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Ascor are both eligible to be paladins.
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Ascor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
I don't think Baron did it. Ascor was his friend. Baron just wants to be left alone. I don't see why he'd murder anyone.
All right. Even though he knew Ascor better than most, yeah, you're right. He doesn't have the energy, or the motive. Frankly, I only think Ragnar wanted Baron questioned in case he had seen anything. And it looks like he didn't. Let's take him off the list for now.
Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Ascor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he killed him. Besides, if he had killed Ascor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt. He'd have no motive for this.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list.
Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the world hard and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Ascor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Ascor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted I look into him. I guess Ragnar was wrong.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside of Dan. His suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
There was no one there to say he was at his post. And of all the suspects, he knew Ascor the best.
Then it must be him. The others all have alibis. Baron knew Ascor better than the others.
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
Why would Baron talk about that place if he had something to hide?
Since when have criminals been clever? And Baron's not that smart. Maybe he just let something slip.
What do you think we'll find there?
Who knows? But we don't have any evidence so far, so it feels like we should check this clue out. At least so we can tell Ragnar that we did.
You're serious? You really think Baron did it?
What other leads do we have? Look, let's just check this out and then we'll know for sure.
All right. I'll search the area near the lift that Baron talked about. What is it I'm looking for?
We won't know until we find it. Have a look around, bring me anything you find. Just don't interfere with it.
What do you mean, interfere?
Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it to Ragnar.
Then you know what it is.
No, I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Right.
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it.
Wow, he seems sketchy all of a sudden.
I could use your help.
I don't really care though.
Then you have it.
You think you can keep up with me? I mean, I use a jetpack sometimes.
I know. I have one that I haven't taken to the pit yet.
Can you use it though? You are a berserker.
Yeah, sometimes rules can be bent. I'll deal with any trouble.
Then let's go. There's an abandoned camp in some
Even
ruins
if
to the west
this
of
guy is
Goliad.
the dude that killed him, I
You can meet me
totally
there.
don't give a shit.
You
I'm
lead,
gonna, like,
I'll follow. The berserkers have held
go
the Owls
for it.
back with bravery and magic. This fight will call upon those qualities.
Follow me.
Sure.
Yeah, I got the homie Durus with me now. I have a fucking companion, finally. Let's fucking go. Better sword now. Oh, Juris and I have the same sword. Look at that. We're homies. Actually, he said he has a jetpack. Let's break the laws in town. Jetpack with me, Juris. Let's go.
What are you doing with that damn technology?
Being a badass? What are you doing without technology? Fucking scrub asking me what I'm doing with technology. What do you think?
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Oh shit, I only have 670. Do you have anything worth selling? I can sell the broadsword now. Tits. Wish I could get like Durus to loan me some money or something.
to trade.
Guess I'm
Pick your
still-
armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
I need to wear the hunter armor now, right? Yes, I can. Can I afford it? I can. Oh, it's gonna make me broke. Fuck
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of.
it. Yeah, whatever. You're just not cool like I am. It's better now.
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
So my work armor at least. This shit is improvements right here, having a homeboy following me. Durst kicks ass too. Okay, now I
What
should
goods
have
have you got?
Understood.
to buy some arrows, because I need those. Spend all of my money. Yep. Come on, Durst, keep up. Guess I'll save now that I have a homeboy. I already have to do it. Oh shit, it's 'cause I haven't marked it. I'm going down there. You know what, let's just hit it. Why back? Well, we can teleport to the fucking base of town. That'll at least save us some time. Dearest, time for you to do some work.
I'll get this one.
You got a bow too, Durus. Nice. Fucking badass. Actually do some like exploring and shit now, because Durus will probably fuck shit up for me.
I'll get this one.
Nice job, Durus. Trying to fight us? Oh, well, I guess so. Duras. Duras says yes. Gotta wait for them to kill that thing though. It's damaging them. What, did he actually kill one of them? Man, that critter's got some fucking spunk. He's gonna kill another one of them. What a fucking boss, man. Now they got bugs. He broke off.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I'm looking for a guy who was supposedly seen in the area recently. His name is Ray. Whiny little shitbag. Reckons he's an outlaw. Do you know him?
Ray? No, I've not met him.
Lucky you. Let me know if you meet the little piss streak. I want words with him.
That guy seems sketch. Actually, I haven't met someone named Ray though, so I have no fucking clue who he's talking about.
Remarkable country.
How am I supposed to get? That didn't work. I didn't even do anything. Holy shit. Companions are OP. See, I'm literally supposed to go on the hidden casket on the side of the cliff here. Okay. I'm gonna save so I don't fall to my death by accident. Oh, it's...
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here, do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
After what you did for me, I will trust you to decide what to do with the casket.
I'll take it to Ragnar, and you can consider this case done. You needn't worry about it anymore.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Ascor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside, Goliath. And you spend all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murder him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret.
Thank you. You don't know what a weight this has been. I owe the berserkers. Now I owe them more. I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
What is in the casket?
Property that belongs to the berserkers. You now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solve the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust me.
Then do it. But quickly. The sooner we have it behind us, the better.
Got a bunch of XP for that. Not enough to level though. Is there anything in here that I can unlock besides grenades? Because I know I can unlock grenades, but like fuck that. I can get another thing for lockpicking, I guess. You get modify weapons. So I don't even have any ranged weapons yet. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. I could put a point. Oh, I need more money though. Shit. Should put a point into ranged. Yeah, I should put a point to ranged when I get the money, because I can do that, and I have 4 skill points. Shit, I'll be right back again though. I'm back. I'm just gonna smoke a quick chop though.
ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Ascor's murder?
Yes. Ascor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people. So it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Ascor's murderer must face the punishment they deserve.
I have some information about Ascor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
Baron murdered Ascor. He confessed to me. There's no doubt in my mind that he did it.
Baron? I only put him on the list because he was on duty outside Goliath. But if he's confessed, and our murderer is found. I will have him arrested immediately. Justice must be done. No, I have a better idea. You found the evidence to find him guilty. Now you will punish him.
With pleasure.
Then go quickly. That bastard doesn't deserve to walk free. You did well to bring this information to me. Here. Take this reward as thanks for ending this matter. I am surprised you solved this before Duras.
Like a true prick. Lying through my teeth. That gave me enough to get a fucking ranged upgrade too. Let's go kill this person that doesn't deserve to die.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Thank you kindly, mi amigo. Energy drink. Hey, don't hang it back there, I need to buy stuff.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
here.
What these ruins must have witnessed.
Well, I can open it. Wait, I missed the thing. I was an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Fuck. I done goofed. I have an autosave from where? Well, I can't even move on this autosave. Can't do anything on this autosave. Oh, it's because the game thinks I'm on that. Oh, that's wonderful. It's a great glitch. Hard close. Click into it. Can I alt tab into it? I have no.
I'll get this one. these ruins must have witnessed. I'll get this one.
Okay, I'm gonna save again right here.
No.
I have no fucking clue. What the hell? Okay, so actually what I kind of thought, but like...
Hey Tom,
Hey, how you doing?
I was watching your stream for a bit, but then I decided to go off and see if I could find any like Google stuff on like the different factions.
Yeah.
So that dude, you let him go, and it was like you decided to cover up for him even though he murdered that guy.
Yeah, because I want him as a fucking companion.
Side note, apparently clerics use something called a psi amplifier
Easy.
to use their powers.
Yeah.
I think it's like a gun or something, I don't know. Can't find any like descriptions of it, but I might use that, because apparently they get, like, apparently you can get certain plasma rifles which scale off of intelligence that will emulate what a fireball does.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they have some really good CC and electrical damage and stuff, and I'm just looking at them going like, I want to play you. I don't like the whole religion bit, but I can always play my characters not believing in that crap and just trying to get the tech and the special powers that they have.
Yeah. I mean, what's nice is it sounds like, because like I've been doing stuff for the Berserkers, but like they like the quest to join them wants me to go to all the other main cities and get like reports of what's going on in them. So basically, like the game's like, if you want to join these guys, you got to go see all the other factions before we'll let you join these guys, which is actually kind of nice, because that means I will get to the clerics before I even have the chance to join the berserkers, and I probably will go clerics as well.
And interestingly note, I think there's multiple ways to join clerics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
For instance,
you basically just
one of them, some dude, if you don't mind a small spoiler, do you?
Yeah. No, not at all. Whatever.
One dude ran into a cleric warband out in the wilderness who he had dialogue with, who then knocked him out, dragged him to their city, okay,
Yeah.
and then said, "We want you to join."
Well, nice. Yeah, now that I have fucking Durus though now, just like shit is over. Like, my combat troubles are gone. This guy fucking kicks ass. I can straight up let him fight for me if I want. So that's
But
what
yeah, what's kind of cool is the clerics seem to be kind of a gun mage, and I really like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I want guns as well. What's nice, well, actually what's funny, Sven, so you know how I like lied for Durus? And we're like lying for the, like, did you see like us like when we went to get the fake evidence and I like called them out on it? I was like, no, you're fucking the killer. And then, oh shit.
Yeah, I did see that part.
Okay, yeah, so I went along with his plan and called out, like, said it was that guy, and then Ragnar told me to kill that guy, so we're like, kill him now.
Jesus. So in other words, dark choices, right?
No, I don't care. It's gonna be
No, I
fun.
mean seriously though, I like that. The dark choices in the game.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. Kick his ass. Is this him right here? Is this him sleeping right here?
Oh, keep it short, I'm tired.
I have a feeling I just wouldn't like the Berserkers all that much.
Yeah.
Is Ragnar a chill dude, or is he an ass?
I mean, they're all kind of like order hierarchy, but I mean, they're all alright as well, I guess.
Warlord Ragnar said, "You've been found."
What? No, I'm not.
You expect me to...
You're right when you said the combat looks a little janky.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I have enough trouble getting up in the morning.
I own Gothic 1, 2, and 3. Are those good games?
The Gothic
How
games? Yeah,
about
the
I
Gothic
kill
games
you
are great. Gothic 2
take
is the
the
best
shards?
one.
So, okay, are they linked storyline-wise?
What?
Are they linked storyline-wise, or can I just pick up one and it's its own story?
Yeah, you can just pick one. We're fucking...
Ah.
Durus just fucking kicked this guy's ass. Holy shit, I got a few hits off and then Durus just ripped right into him. Durus had been wanting to do that for a while.
The guy that you blamed is not, you know, like he's a douchebag, is he?
Yeah, he was just like, he was fucking weird.
He's the dude who was blackmailing him, wasn't he?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Then I don't feel so bad about you killing him. That dude was an asshole.
Yeah.
Instead of helping his buddy out, he just had to blackmail him, and then you get to help out Durus. And I'm like, yeah, there you go.
And now that guy won't bother him, because it gave me the option to lie and say it was none of the people that I went to go search, and it was like an outsider that killed him.
Not bad here, is it?
But like, I figured that would just leave him alive, and like he did know, so just fuck that shit.
Yeah, you're probably better off, if you're going to be choosing sides at this point, you probably need to tie up loose ends.
Exactly.
You're making me really want this game, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Like, seriously.
oh, fuck, I just saw Durus like jetpack through the ceiling. There's definitely bugs. I mean, it's
Oh,
it's a
there are.
Well, I mean, like, not like
Game breaking, that's what I'm worried.
Yeah, no, not
That's
that,
what I'm worried about.
not really that I've like encountered. So I mean, it's fine.
Huge world, though, right?
Yeah, really big world. I mean, I've only seen a bit of it so far.
It's too bad you can't join the Albs,
I mean, you were an alb.
and they kicked your ass out.
Well, no, like you were on a mission for them, and your ship crashes at the beginning. Remember? But like.
Yeah, I know, but why'd they try to kill us after that?
Because that I'm not 100% sure on yet. I mean, I'm still like playing, but like you have the Elex out of your system, you're talking to regular people, you're kind of making alliances away from them, and their whole thing is like being so hyped up on Elex that you don't have any emotions or can't think about your shit, and you're just kind of like a super soldier.
Huh, they didn't particularly like that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I'm gonna shoot you as a cleric. I don't follow you. Now, here's the thing. You said, I'm wondering if you can't play a character that follows the that is one of the clerics but doesn't follow their religion.
Yeah. I mean, probably. You're just like
Isn't there God the God of science?
Yeah, I mean, like, their whole thing is trying to restore the world to the way it was before. But, like, not by the ways the Berserkers are, where the Berserkers are trying to restore nature and shit, they're trying to restore technology and shit. Everyone's trying to restore shit, though, because shit is needed. Except for the Outlaws, I guess. They're just trying to make money and...
Get high.
Yep.
So probably I won't have an issue shooting a bunch of outlaws dead.
Yep. Just doing chems, too. Tisk tisk.
I want to get myself a plasma rifle. I want to get myself the friggin', like, both of the psi amplifiers. I want to use black hole and chain lightning, which apparently are the two spells that biggest spells you get as a cleric.
Get ready for a...
They deal...
Get ready for a bunch of time with swords and bow and arrow, though.
Actually, if I'm reading it right, I could also just get out there and be like, yo, I think you can, if it depends on where you go. If you stay in the town, you get bows and arrows, but if you leave and, like, try to scavenge stuff out in the wilderness...
Yeah, a lot of the laser stuff you can't use for a while. I mean, you can find some other stuff, and that's what I'm starting to do now. I'm, like, leaving for wilderness. Now that I have Durus,
Laser weapons require intelligence, right?
Yeah, and you need, like, a lot, because you can find some pretty early at the beginning of the game, but they only need, like, 50 in your skill points. Like, 50 in intelligence.
Dude, I would do that. I'd strike up first, like, straight up into that and just grab some laser weapons and start shooting people.
But it was, like, 50 intelligence and 50 something else, so you're basically looking at 10 levels before you can do that, if you're just putting into those trees. Fucking whooped your ass. It's nighttime, I should maybe find a bed. Wait until...
Do you have to sleep at night?
No, you don't. You can just go out through the night, but it's kind of dark. I mean...
And kind of dangerous?
I don't think it makes it any more dangerous. I don't know if it actually changes spawn rates or anything. That's a good question.
Dragon's Dogma made it dangerous as hell.
Definitely.
You went out in the night in Dragon's Dogma and you were like, you know, maybe I shouldn't be out here.
Yeah, maybe it's that.
I'll get this one.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Durus just wrecks Shaw, though. Yeah, you just... You almost killed the fighter without me having to do anything. I got careless and I hit me, though.
Would it be alright if I wanted to play that game solo?
What do you mean? No, like without a companion? Oh yeah, probably. I don't see that being a problem.
Any benefits to it?
I think you can actually maybe put in a perk that like benefits that. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that.
You are repeating yourself.
But at the same time, I mean, like it would be viable. At the beginning, it's a little bit of a challenge. But like once you get geared up and leveled up, I don't see it being a problem at all.
Keep going, no.
From what I was told also for the game, min-maxing, well, looking at min-maxing seems to be a bad idea.
Min-maxing seems to be a bad idea?
The long and the short is, like, for instance, from the very beginning, going this pure intelligence.
Yeah, no, that makes, I totally see that making sense.
Because even Technology Group has melee weapons.
Yeah, they have melee weapons, and all the things in your tree take a bit of everything. So yeah, you kind of need to balance your stats out, which kind of sucks, but at the same time I like that. But I mean, I think you could still probably specialize in specific things, like you don't need to go for
well, here's the thing. You get enough stat points for whatever piece of equipment that you want to use, and then you boost your main damaging stat later on. What's the max level in the game? Do you know that?
That I don't know.
Do you know what it was in previous games, like Gothic 3 or 2?
No, but it was high as fuck.
A brave choice.
So there's probably a lot of stat points in the game.
Yeah.
From a lost sheep.
And what I'm getting at is, for the early game, I might just put some point to strength and con to keep myself with that, and then once I've got like a proper, like, you know, like weapon for strength and con, I'll just be like, okay, I'll boost some of these other stats.
Yeah.
What does cunning do?
Good team, Durus.
Two experienced warriors like us. I feel like there is nothing we cannot do. A true
Well,
warrior
Dearest
carries his
idolizes
weapons
me
with
now.
pride.
You help him get away with murder, of course, by idolizing you.
Yep. I'm his homeboy. Cunning influences social skills and unlocks certain abilities for outlaws and increases chem capacity.
So basically, if I want to be able to talk my way out of shit, I need cunning.
Yep.
So basically,
I
you
think-
do need all the stats.
Yeah,
You want
I-
some dex, you want some strength, you want some con, you want some int.
I think cunning is like actually pretty useful for clerics.
Barbarians too, because cunning is required for barbarians to get certain tiers of stuff.
Yeah, it's required for everything. Like if you want suggestion for cleric, you need cunning, which is the one to influence others using mind control and dialogue options.
I'll do that.
You at work still? Sven?
Hold on.
I take that as a yes then, probably.
So you might have like legit got me to buy this game. I'll check how much money I have when I get home, because I've got a check coming in soon, and I might just buy it.
I mean, yeah, it's rough around the edges, but it's fun. Let me check Green Man for you too.
And like you said, you're playing Sven, so I mean, it sounds pretty amazing. Bueller slobs.
Just checking some stuffs for you real quick. Oh, you did on GOG too, right? Oh shit, I need to change this over to USD. It's probably $50. Okay, yeah.
What were you checking?
I'm just seeing if I can find it on sale anywhere on any of like the places that I go. But no, it looks like it's $50 everywhere, pretty much, unless you want to get it from G2A.
I want to get it on Steam.
Yeah. Well, I mean
If
G2A.
the game sounds really good, alright, I want to support the developers, and there's a good way to do it.
Yep. I mean, actually, Sven, the best way to do it is to buy it on GOG.
Yeah, I want it in my Steam library.
Because, like, more money goes to the actually GOG takes less of a cut than Steam does. I think Steam's like 30%, Steam's like 30% and GOG's something like 15%. So, I mean, like, if your goal is getting money to the devs, GOG is the way to do it.
Probably GOG. Well, I might still use Steam just because I want it in my Steam library.
Yeah, I know.
And that's
I mean, at that point, it's still a little bit. It's still just a bit of a difference, and I mean, they're still getting money from Steam, but
yeah,
that is like the one thing people always bring up, at least on forums that I follow, is that like they actually do treat devs better at GOG, and I think that's just because they are devs themselves, because GOG is owned by CD Projekt.
Yeah, and
So-
CD Projekt's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it's one of those like hypocrisy things where it's like, why would we screw devs when we're devs ourselves? And it makes sense. But I mean, at the end of the day, the Steam library is real nice and all that shit. So like, I mean, do you, right? Whatever. The
I'd
devs
rather have the Steam library integration, all things considered.
exactly, and the devs are still gonna get money, so it's not like you're fucking ripping them off or anything by going Steam. They decided to put it on Steam, and it's there for a reason. So
Yeah. I hope they release like patches and updates for it.
oh, they'll definitely update it. I don't think there's any like paid expansions or anything like that planned, or DLC or microtransactions or any of that bullshit. But I definitely think they will be patching the game itself. They would be kind of.
By the way, you should be careful with magic, Tom. I'm reading up here that it's apparently if you have AoE spells, for instance, you can't use them up close.
Fuck yourself. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Hold on, I got people coming in.
I'll help you. There must have been a lot of civilians living here once. I'll get this one. I'll get this one. I'll get this one. And here...
Fucking shit. This could be challenging. You'll pay for that, asshole.
Good. I don't want to be recognized.
Alright, I'm back, Tom. So, looking at that stuff, I think I really want to go down the side route. I'm gonna basically get myself a half-decent melee weapon until I get myself into the clerics, and then I'm just going to be like, Psi powers! All of them! Intelligence increases your damage with magic, right?
I just found some single wave spells, single use spells found a power wave.
Oh wow, really?
2 of them, and then I found 1/4.
Ooh, so in other words, you do have single use spells.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going through an alpha. I found an alpha place.
Maybe you can farm that place for more spells and just be like, huh, this is like spells per day. Fuck you!
Flashback.
I wonder if there are like cities you can explore.
Yeah, there's a few different. There's like all the main cities.
Not that many.
Oh, like ruined
Ruined.
cities? Yeah, well, there's ruined buildings, so I would hope so.
Congratulations! Waiting for the enemy to commit their troops before you revealed the fighting Colossi. It left the enemy nowhere to go. You've shattered their attack.
It was a logical move, and we must remain vigilant. They won't be ready for that
Oh, that's
again.
my name. It's Jack.
Nevertheless, the victory is yours. The hybrid
Oh,
was
it's
recognized
Jax? Can you
in the
change that?
Elex speak
No,
of you as an
no, it
equal.
just says showing
I
you the,
carry
like,
out the will of the
cutscene.
hybrid. I am what the hybrid makes of me.
The Alexiters select you for roles they could only give if the hybrid had agreed. Elex does not allow for emotion. but
Hey
should
Sean,
be
would you?
careful
I
who
dropped
you
something. Would
reject.
you help me get
There are
that?
those who envy your
Sorry?
rising power.
Drop that bag.
They would do
Get it.
anything to
Sorry.
have the favor you've won. You
Oh, they
honor
didn't
our
want to lean
people.
over and grab it.
There are those who think of themselves.
I serve the hybrid. His will is above all.
Sounds about right.
Someone at the Ice Palace planned this. I'll find a raider with a targeted shot. Challenge
I'm not gonna lie, Tom, you're really getting me interested in this game. Like blasters and psychic powers and other shits, yes.
And yeah, and just dudes that are like medieval style.
With magic and the rest of it, and you just sit there going like, dude, please, let me do it. I'm getting real hyped for this game.
Tourist shop right now. I just found another force push. Just Juris and I, the fuck boys, as we go around and we fuck shit up. Oh, another force push. Man, there's so much stuff. I'm in like leather armor with like this sword. Enough now. That thing looks like a fucking alien. What the hell?
What are you fighting?
I don't know, it looks like a raptor, but it's like all kind of like straggly and square looking. Its head is rounded. It's kind of like alien. Kick its ass though. Eat dicks, deadly slime, Dracon. It's like the first like dungeon I've been through, I guess you could call it.
I have $141 to my name. That is enough money to get me Elex. How big a game was it?
Like 25 gigs or something like that.
That's not so bad, actually. I can uninstall a couple of the old games that I'm not playing at the moment for that.
Yeah. I found another force push. Should throw these into like to a quick slot.
You're playing it on a controller. Can I play it on keyboard and mouse?
Of course you can.
Okay. I'll be right back once again. Alright, I'm back. So, Tom, really thinking about going down that cleric route. Tom? Hello?
I'm back. Sorry, I don't know if you're
Good.
Oh, okay, you're back too.
So, yeah, you know your name is Jax now?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna. It was just in like a flashback that I saw that. Somebody else is calling me. Can I not go any higher? It looks like the door's locked. I can't go anywhere else. That's slightly disappointing. Whatever. I guess I'm done on this tower. I have 5 force pushes though, and 3 force waves.
Taking trash out. But yeah, like seriously, I'm really heavily leaning towards joining that clerics faction, just for their tech and their side powers, and then like if I have to, breaking off and not doing anything for them ever again.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, this week is nuts for games. Destiny came out.
Rin suggested I take a break from Final Fantasy 14, and I kind of agree with her. I'm gonna burn out on it at the moment.
Yeah. You gonna keep your sub up, or?
Oh fuck yes,
Yeah.
I'm supporting them. You gotta be kidding me. I will not go like that's like my favorite MMO right now.
Yeah.
But I need that sci-fi fix with that magic fix.
Yeah, you just want some... Yeah, no, it's a good idea to play something else every once in a while and just not get burnt out. I'm kind of feeling that with Final Fantasy too, but yeah, I'm keeping my sub up, of course. But yeah, and that's the thing, that, like, fuck, there's so many games this week, like, I don't know, like, fucking Destiny came out yesterday, and I'm kind of on the fence with that. I know a few people that got it, but no one I'm super close with, so I'm waiting to hear from...
I don't want to play Destiny.
I'm waiting to hear from Logan to see if he's getting it, like my real buddy Logan, because he said he might get it, and if he gets it, then I'll probably get it, just because then I actually have somebody to play it with. But
Destiny's a game I'd watch, not one I'd play.
yeah, I played the first one. I enjoyed it. But I like shooters too, and you're not as big on shooters as I am, so like there's a difference there for sure. But then yeah, speaking of shooters, fucking Friday Wolfenstein comes out, and fuck yes, I'm so excited for that. I love single player shooters. Like, that's the kind of shooter that I love the most, and that's why I am like kind of down with Destiny, because while it is an online shooter, it's not quite straight versus, and there is a versus mode, but it's kind of like not required at all. Because versus shooters are only alright for me. They need to have something kind of worth playing them for, like Fortnite or fucking PUBG. Like, those games are entertaining because it's not a straight shooter.
Yeah.
But then Assassin's Creed comes out on Friday too, and I keep hearing...
Not touching that. Don't touch it, not touching it.
Fuck, dude, I keep hearing more and more good things about it. Like, fuck, what was... I was listening to a podcast last night, and... Fuck, what was the other game they used? One of the critics compared it, like, said it felt like a cross-up between The Witcher 3 and something else. Fuck me. They said, like, it's not perfect, but it's, like, what they were talking about, they said it's the best Assassin's Creed that's been made at this point. It feels way more like an RPG than it should. Like, it basically is an RPG this time, that people have been saying. So there's, like, actual quest lines, there's side quest lines that are actually, like, debatably better than the main quest line and are very memorable, apparently. Like, they were saying that they definitely spent time making quests that were worth doing.
Don't trust it. Don't trust it. I'll bet you'll come with loot boxes.
See, that, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like, I'll probably...
You know, surprise day one DLC loot boxes.
I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like that happens. I mean, like, there's gear in this game, so, I mean, and Shadow of War did it, and this just sounds like apparently a much better version of Shadow of War. Like, the RPG is apparently there in this. There are gear sets with different rarities and different skill numbers, and like you can't wear them till you hit a certain level. Enemies are level locked, so you can't just kind of go anywhere. You need like you will, or you can go into areas where there will be like overpowered enemies, and you'll just get your shit kicked, and like you'll have to come back later when you're properly geared. Like, it actually sounds pretty decent, but at the same time, it's Ubisoft. I'm just gonna torrent it. But like, I'm still gonna torrent it and play it because it actually sounds really fun, and people are saying it is the best Assassin's Creed that has been made until this point, which is like, it's good to hear. Because I do like the Assassin's Creed games, especially like the better ones when they're done right, and this sounds like it's actually going to be like one of the better ones, if not the best one, like people claim it is. I mean, I'll reserve my judgment until I've played it, but yeah, I mean, more so, I'm gonna play Wolfenstein before I even touch fucking Assassin's Creed. I want to shoot some Nazis, Sven. They took our jobs! They took our country! Or your country, I guess, but still. I'm gonna take it back for you. But yeah, Sven, what you said about that woman that came in with the fucking ankle is just like, wow.
No.
Yeah, wow.
Can we not and say we never? God, woman, you need to stop eating for like a month.
I mean, like, fuck, like, that is, like, just, like, hashtag what most people think of America.
Hashtag America. Yeah, seriously.
That was just, I felt bad, though, because I know not everyone's like that, and it's just, like, fuck, though. You hear those stories, like, I've never seen anyone like that in my life, and yeah, you said that, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, how? How? Like, yeah. But yeah, from what I know about you, Sven, I think you would very much enjoy this game. This is like an RPG where like combat is not even the primary concern.
I like that. Here's the other thing. I kind of want to do the game where I don't have to do a main story quest either.
Yeah, I like the main story quest is super ambiguous right now. I'm kind of hitting them because they're on the way up to the clerics area, and I want to hit those. But like, it's pretty ambiguous. And yeah, you can play this with keyboard and mouse. You actually get 2 more hotkeys, technically, when you play with keyboard and mouse, too. Because, like, you know how I have, like, the cross in the bottom corner to switch my weapons?
Mm-hmm.
When you're playing, like, if I move my mouse, it even brings it up. But it's just, like, a bar across the bottom
You better be on our
of 1
guard.
to 0. So that's how you map all your weapons and abilities and stuff. And with mine, you only see 4, but if I hit one of my bumpers, it gives me another 4, so I technically have 8. But you have 1 through 0, so you have an extra 2 if you play with 2. I'm just a weird breed of PC gamer that actually prefers to play most games with a controller. Team Fuckboy, here we go. I wonder if I become a cleric what Durus will do though. I'd probably lose him then. It'd be cool if you could like convince him. Whoa, there's like a mech down there, Sven. Should I fight it?
I have no idea.
Do I fight a mech with bow and arrow and Durus and see if we can kick its ass? I'm gonna do it, Sven.
I mean, you can try.
I saved. I'm gonna do it. If I die, it's fine. Oh, it has a skull. It's called a Fighting Colossus. Here we go. Let's go. I didn't even do anything. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm dead. Don't fuck Fighting Colossus. It hit me once and it took out like 7/8 of my health. And then like it applied a shock on me that then killed me with a dot.
Apparently one of the reasons why the Psy tree Tom is better than the Berserkers is because Berserkers have no CC.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But Psy does. For instance, Mental Manacle immobilizes the enemy until they're damaged in melee combat. You can hey, yeah, you heard that. Immobilizes the enemy for like 20 seconds unless you hit them in melee combat. So that means you can shoot them or blast them with spells. They're the only class with a root.
That's enough now.
I heard that while I was looking at my map. Wow, that's a good start, okay. Me too. Get him, Durus. Come on, you still fuck, get him. Here we go, Durus. Thank you. There we go. Durus seems like he's rare to kill him. Now I can use my best log. Ray. He's up there. There was some dude named Ray down here. I mean, I'm already over here. I might as well go check that out. It's pretty close.
Apparently some people are also complaining about the damage formula for this game. It's very Dragon's Dogma damage formula. 1 damage is negated by 1 armor. So, but apparently, and this is crazy by the way, which makes Fireball really good, dot damage bypasses armor.
Oh, nice. Wow, that thing was
So the
scary as
first-
fuck. Let's just run Durus.
Is that a friggin' mud crab with the top hat and a monocle? Man, fuck this shit. They've gone too far. Let's get the hell out of here, Master Chief.
We got jetpacks, so it's good. We evaded that fucker.
I wonder what this place was.
Oh, you see, Durus, this was an oil well.
Let's go.
If you want to use magic, the only way to restore it is through potions, by the way.
Yeah.
There's something here that says take chem so you can make those potions? What are they talking about? If that's the case, then you said that that cunning increases your chem capacity?
Yeah.
Maybe... Maybe you have to take that more mana potions.
Fucking
Darren, I'm dying over here. Fucking
yeah, no, there's like 2 mutants. Mutants look like humans that have like 12 Every one of them has skulls. One of their hits do like that.
I gotta go, Tom. I gotta call my boss. I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh shit, it's 4:30 already.